Oh, yes. Okay. So I am, you can use that. I am Erika Sandstrom, but it's funny because most people know me as Green Screen Gal. Yes, I was dubbed that by a digital learning coach because of my obsession with the green screen and the power of it in the classroom. And it all started, people always ask me, how did you get into this? And I thought I wanted to be a meteorologist because I didn't realize I was obsessed with the green screen. So I took a class in meteorology in college, and it was way too much math. I'm like, I can't do this. But it was the green screen. It was the fascination of how that worked, and this chroma key taking out the background. So years later, I actually started playing with one, and I ran from a dinosaur from my first clip. It's the worst clip I've ever made. The cameras all over the place, but the joy that it brought me, I was like, oh my, I was hooked. I said, think about the joy this could bring kids. And the thing about the green screen and video production is the joy it brings, and kids are playing again. Play is the most powerful thing kids can do. It's the healthiest things for them and for us adults to and our creativity just grows while we're playing. So that's how it started, and now it's morphed into so much more than I ever expected. um, People come to me as the go-to person for green screen but also creative video production. But there was a marriage I found between two things, and that is green screen projects, video projects, and mindfulness, which came from my Dr. Blaise Aguirre and my own mindfulness practice that I started. And being able to teach social emotional learning and mindfulness and all these things through creative ways is so powerful. The kids actually think they're helping other people by making these videos, but they're helping themselves. For example, one of my first ones is a breathing technique called the glitter jar. It's where you shake up a glitter jar if someone's having a tough time, and you put the glitter jar in front of them and have them do some deep breathing exercises and watch the glitter settle. And it's so awesome of what it does for kids. So this boy in my class said, I want to be in the glitter jar and teach people how to do that. So that's what we did. We put him in the glitter jar. He's freaking out, and then all of a sudden he sits down and the glitter's around him, and it just starts breathing, and then he put the directions of how to make your own glitter jar below it, and it was so powerful. I have another girl who's doing the 5-finger breathing, where she's a little person here teaching you how to do it as she floats over your fingers for your inhale, exhale, and all of that. And my favorite one of the mindfulness piece is the breathing bubbles. It's called hashtag my breathing bubble, where you do a breathing bubble that's inhale for 3 and hold, exhale for 3 and hold. It's a simple breathing technique. So with the bubble, you follow it. But what I did is in all these programs, all the ed tech programs, I figured out how we can personalize them. So now the kids put their cat in the middle of it. Maybe they're a soccer player. Maybe they had a vacation and they have a picture or something that brings them calm or joy. And now they are animating these bubbles that are personalized, and it's been a blast. But the green screen goes way beyond that. For what we do, we use it for all kinds of core subjects and everything else. And it's not just the kids on the screen, it's the kids behind the camera that are just as important, because that part is huge. You can't have that without the people guiding you and writing the script. So, and also, I not only love just the green screen, I just love what it does for kids, because it's literally natural social emotional learning. These kids are off their cell phones because I teach middle school, and they're talking to each other. And they even have moments where they argue. And that's where I swoop in and teach I statements and sneak in that SEL we all need to cover. And it just works seamlessly. And they're making friends with people they probably never would have. And that's the kind of skills that I love seeing with the kids. The benefits are so huge. And they're very, the kids tell me it changed their lives. Kids that have never spoken in front of other people before. And with the video production, though, you don't always have to be talking on camera. This is actually not easy, even for Green Screen Gal. So with my students, I'll have them put a speech bubble, do a voiceover, and point to it. And they're not afraid of that. They're like, get on the green screen and do that instead. So there's so many possibilities, and I encourage every educator in the planet to get something green on your wall now.